Hi dollies, I hope you are having a beautiful day. So today's review is going to be on Dal Kuromi. If you have not, please see my issue review that I just posted before this one. You are lucky you're getting 2 videos in one day. I know I've been kind of backed up with videos, as you probably, I don't know if you all saw my other video, but if not, I'll tell you now. The reason why I did not post like I wanted to a little bit more quicker was because I've been really sick. And I don't know if you could hear it in my voice. I'm still recovering and I don't know when this nightmare is going to be over for me. So all I'm going to say is please pray for me so I can make a speedy recovery, because it's been a journey for me in this last month of being sick. So as always, you all, I'm going to give you any helpful information that I know regarding this release. So let's get started. So this is Dal Kuromi. If you do not know who Kuromi is a Sanrio character. And Kuromi, this is the second time we see that character being portrayed in the Pull Up and Family releases. Now we're getting her as a doll. If you have not seen my Pull Up version of her, please find it in my channel. I do have a review on the Pull Up version of Kuromi. So let us get started. And like I always tell you all, this is my honest opinion. I am not getting paid to tell you anything about this release. I'm just doing this for fun and to talk about dolls, because I love doing that on my spare time, right? Who doesn't? So let's talk about this wig first. So the wig you see here, the vibrancy, it's not even a word, the vibrant color you see here is, I would say, is true to color. It is this very beautiful violet color. It is very long, reaching, I would say, to her ankles. That's the best way to describe it, reaching her ankle. And as you could see, it's styled with bangs to the front. Quality wise of this wig, I hate that I'm going to tell you this, because it's sad, because the color is beautiful and even the style is beautiful. This is one of the worst wigs I've seen in a while. It has a lot of fallout and a lot of frizz. Like, this girl's almost looking like me. Look at me. This Florida weather, like our frizzy hair, like we're almost matching there. And I would not want that in a release, because they're wigs, right? My hair is different. Her hair is very frizzy, as you could see. And there's a lot of fallout. And there's sections here where you can see the wig cap. Not one of the best wigs. I am very sad to say that, but it is true. It is to the point, look how poor this is, that if you look at her hat, look, do I have to say more? Just putting this hat on her, look how many strands of wig I have on it. And you know, I don't like to censor my stuff. I tell you all how it is. Look at this. Let me see if I could take this out. Look at this. Is it showing on camera? I don't know if it's showing on camera. It's bad. I have so many strands of wig on that. Well, you saw it a moment ago. It is not one of the best wigs. It's not one of the best wigs. The thing is, and that's another thing about Dal. Dal's body is a little bit like floppy. So you see her falling down like this. That's kind of normal with Dal releases. I wish we had more Dals to review. If not, you would see it more often. But yeah, this is pretty common. So don't freak out on me if you see it and you're like, oh my God, is she broken? No, she's not broken. It's just really sad that, you know, we've waited so long for this release and then her wig is like falling apart. And look, and literally as I'm like moving, just touching her hair like this, there's strands of wig. Look at this. Just coming off. Like, this is unacceptable. This is so poor. We need to do better. Like, this is embarrassing. So not one of the best wigs. And what doesn't really help is, and I hate that I'm gonna say this because I sound like I'm complaining, and I don't like doing that. I don't like sounding like I'm nagging or complaining, but again, I have to be real with you all. What doesn't help this wig is the weight. 2 things: the weight of this hat and the style of the hat. So before I tell you about how this relates to the wig, let's talk about the quality of the hat, and then we'll talk about the wig with this hat on. So the hat itself, I am super disappointed that they chose pleather. Why? Why did they choose pleather to make this hat? Why couldn't they use that shiny black satin fabric like they've done before with some other hats? that would have been perfect, because this is ruined by the pleather. It may not look ruined now. If you don't know what pleather does and you're new to my channel, pleather, y'all, does not last with anything. This is gonna crack through time. Whether you unbox her or you keep her in box, it's unavoidable. You cannot avoid that process. It just happens. So even though it looks cute, this is just, that's a big no-no. The style of it, let's be real, is very cute. I do love the big bow here to the front. I love the skull part, back part here of the skull. Or the skull itself is made out of felt. It has a felt feeling to it, felt fabric that's been glued onto this pleather circle that we have here with this satin bow. Like, the hat itself is cute. And then we have more hold on, here we go. More felt pieces here, purple felt to the front of the hat, and the ears themselves are adorable. They're made out of that plush material. This hat is adorable. I just wish it would have been cotton, satin, but not this. And in the inside, we have this tulle piece, as you see here. It is purple and black. The black is laid on the purple. It is very cute. And then the way you put it on her hair is with this black clip. So, not good things to say about this hat. Now let's talk about practicality and how we put this on her head, and which is why I'm talking about the wig. I am annoyed. It's the word to use. How could I say this? They're so backwards. We've had other releases where we have strands of like strings here that they put on the side of the hat, and then you tie it around the chin or whatever of the pull lip, and you're kind of like, kind of didn't need that, you needed a clip. But this one, I'm telling you now, needed the little strings on the side, because this hat is so heavy compared to her head. Not only heavy, it is huge. So what's the problem with that? Now you're gonna see what the problem with that is. You see, the oversized hat would have been cute if it would have been reinforced appropriately. But why is it a pain in the neck, and why am I having a moment with this? Because how are you going to put this on her head correctly, being able to see where you're going to put this clip? Like, it's so big, and the thing is, this hat here is not bendable. It's not flexible enough for me to be like, okay, it's easy, you all, don't worry. Like, just putting on this hat with this clip, and the way that it's here, it's not like on the side. Like, maybe if the clip would have been on the side, would have been easier to put this on her head. The fact that it's a little bit more on the inside, look how I'm messing up her wig just doing this. I have to find a way to make this little thing clip on her wig that's falling apart, mind you, and get it in the center. But look, so then, since it's not in the center, can you see that? I have to move this. And then her wig becomes, look at this. Just look, I don't even have to tell you, you're seeing it. Gets more crazy. Look at this. So then let's say I'm like, okay, let me just fix it. Let her look a little bit more tidy. Okay. She will look fine, right? Guess what starts happening though? She starts flopping. So this is one of those releases that if you want to keep the hat on, which look, with the hat on, look at this. Trying to hold her like this. If you leave her on with her hat on, put her on a stand, because her by herself, homegirl can't stand. This hat is too big on her, and it's heavy, and it's gonna be she's gonna be flopping everywhere, and her wig is just gonna go wild. Like, this girl's gonna look like she's been in a mosh pit. So just put her on a stand. That's constructive feedback. Two things: this should have been made out of satin, and secondly, I would have been okay with that. We should have had the side ribbon to tie around her neck, and she would have been good to go. But no, this is how they did it, which makes her wig worse, which creates more fallout. And especially if you're putting this in and out, like putting it on and off, I should say, not in and out, her wig is going to be falling apart. See, look, just by me doing this, so I could show you all, taking off the clip. Oh, and if so you could see what I'm telling you. I'm surprised there's no strand of wig here, but look at this. It's wild. But what I do like is that we have an option. So let's say you're like, you know what, Scarlett, I'm not messing with that. Is there anything else I could put on her hair? Yes, she does come with this Kuromi ribbon that you could put on her hair. This is much better. In fabric, the print itself is made out of, like, I wanna cry, printed pleather material, but the heart itself is felt, and this is cotton fabric. And then you can see this here, the clip, and then you could just put it on her hair. This might be your safe bet. See? But as someone, maybe you're like me, that bought this release because you saw the promo photos and you like that big hat, you're like, oh my god, that is so cute. This is kind of disappointing. You know, that why would I have to negotiate and have her display like this when I wanted her with that big hat, and you know, she'll be fine. But as you can see, there's downsides to having her with the hat. You just have to be very careful and have her on a stand because she's going to be flopping everywhere. So that's with that. So now let's talk about this face up, and there's another piece that I need to talk to you about that y'all gonna be like, oh my god, Scarlett. So let's talk about this face up. So her face up is cute. As you could see, purple. She has the purple cat eye with some black there as well, and on the outer corners of her eyes, so the bottom of the lashes, again, those are purple. Very, very cute. And then her eyebrows, thank goodness they're not purple. They are brown. I think they're contrasted beautifully with her eye color. And then she does have that pink blush here to the forehead. So no, you're not seeing things and imagining things. That is how it's supposed to be. And then she does have a matted, see if it's showing, a matted lip with some lines in the middle of her lips. I don't know if the camera's catching that, but she does have some lines to her lips. And if you do not know about Dal does not close her eyes. She does not blink them either. She just moves them left and right. So she does not have the option to have like color on her lids or anything like that. So with the lever on the back, you just move her eyes left and right. So now let's talk about this stock. Her stock, to be honest, I would say is pretty good quality. Most of this stock is made out of cotton fabric, and then we have the tulle pieces with the fishnets. I have no concerns there whatsoever, so I have nothing negative to say about this piece of stock. It's like her wig is getting stuck somewhere. Nothing really negative to say. Is very cute, looks very rockabilly / gothic Lolita. Very, very cute, and it's basically a two-piece. Actually, I would say three-piece because we have the white blouse. So you can see here with like a little bead here, and then underneath the blouse we have this corset piece that's on top of it. Very cute, and it's held in the back by Velcro. And then we do have this very cute skirt. As you can see, different layers of tulle. Let's see, hold on. Actually, yeah, different layers of tulle. We have this with the ribbons, and then we have one that's just a tulle piece. And then underneath that, she does come, with her striped shorts made out of, feels like shiny, it's like a shiny cotton material. And then what's very cute, that her hair is kind of hiding, she does come with this very cute tail. Look how cute this is. And it does have a wire, so if you want to move this tail and pose it, you can. And it's made out of like that plush material. Nothing really negative to say about this. And then besides that, she does come with her shoes. Oh my god, look at this fallout. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, I want to cry. She does come with her shoes. They're nicely fitted, shiny, very cute. These do not fall out. Very cute. And like I was mentioning, her fishnets. One thing I do want to tell you now about the fishnets If you want and you want to prevent staining, she does come with these plastic pieces that you could cut off and then put the fishnets back on them. I will tell you now that this fishnet is going to cause staining, because when I was taking off the tape pieces, I already did see black stains on the tape. So I know this is most likely going to stain her legs. Just wanted to let you know that this possibly does stain. And then besides that, what other piece that I wanted to critique? Ay, ay, ay. So she does have this other piece. They mentioned it, that it's a scarf. This is supposed to go on her neck. Why am I critiquing this? Because again, these little petal pieces that we see here is made of our wonderful pleather material, which you know what's gonna happen through time. However, I do like the style. They're very cute, and it's almost like, kind of gives me like clown-like vibes. And basically all you do is get this and tie it around her neck. And it's supposed to be, hold on, see if we could do this while I'm on camera. I won't tie it to save time, but basically when you tie it, this is how it's supposed to look. So what I do like is that it's an option that you could put it on her or not. I don't know if I'm going to keep it on, because I feel like, I don't know how I feel about it. So yeah, this is another piece to her stock that I'm kind of like, I don't know yet. But yeah, not happy about the pleather material at all. Like, I'm not feeling it. And something else that she comes with that's made out of the pleather material is her cute bag, which, why did it make out of pleather? No idea, but it is made out of pleather material. The skull here though is made out of felt that was stamped on or glued to this pleather circle here with these little pieces attached to the sides. This is made out of satin, this bow, and then the strap itself is also a satin, I would say, ribbon. Yeah, and then it is functional. I don't know what you would put in there, maybe like little miniature little foods, and she could hold her bag, and she could go shopping. So she does hold her bag. And then besides that, I think that's pretty much it. She also comes with her collector card. Like, the collector card itself is so cute. Like, I think this photo is very cute. One of my favorite photos. It just looks so neat there. But in real life, look at her hair. I just want to scream a little bit. And even on the photo, it's showing that she has a different... Wow, see, I didn't even see that. So her wig is supposed to have another strand, a shorter strand here besides her bangs. You could barely even see that. So yeah, that's something else that I didn't mention about the wig before. You can see how messy this looks. So then that's basically it. So what are my final thoughts regarding this release? I have mixed feelings. Why? Because her wig is one of the worst ones I've ever had. The good news, you might get lucky and you might get a better one than mine, or worse if you're not lucky, or a little bit better. One of the things about Groove, or if you're new to collecting dials or pull-up, is that the quality in wigs vary depending, actually in every single release they vary. So I might have the worst wig in the world and you might get a better one. So my thing, I have mixed feelings, is because the wig quality, the whole thing with the hat, it's something I guess I could oversee if I just put on the hat and just leave her and don't mess with her. I guess I could oversee that. But I'm also thinking about folks that are like redressers or like to take photos. There might be a little bit of inconvenience there. So I try to put myself in everyone else's shoes as well. I don't know. Like I said, I just have mixed feelings. I am happy we have a Dal. We haven't had a Dal release in the longest. I do like the concept. I do like the style itself because it's very gothic. It's just those little things with the hat that kind of bug me. My review on her is kind of like in the middle. Like, yeah. If you're wondering which one should you get the Dal or should you get the pull-up? This is really up to you. It really is. I personally, when it comes to quality, I think I would prefer the pull-up better. Even so, with that one, there was still also some wig issues reported. So again, it's up to you. It's preference. Like I said, this is kind of like in the middle for me. Where could you get her if you're really interested? You could get her at pullupstyle.com. You could get her at Groove. You could get her at pullup.net or any other retailers that sell pull-up and family dolls. So that's basically it. Like I said, I have mixed feelings. Can't talk today. Regarding this release. So thank you so much for watching me. I hope you found this review helpful. I will see you all in the next one, and you take care. Bye bye.